What's up, guys? I got another Kendra G reaction breakdown video for you guys. So let's get started.
No way. This is crazy. No way.
What's your name?
Montreal,
Daphne, where you calling us
Canada.
Oh, you're in Canada. Wow.
I'm 37.
How old are you?
Oh, there's a bit of lag. I hate
Your
these
light
ones.
is perfect. Can you just bring the camera up a little bit so it doesn't cut your head off?
Girl, I wasn't ready, okay?
Everyone is saying you're so beautiful. You're perfect.
This is going... Girl, I'm going to try to stay alive just for you. Hey!
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey.
Try this. Yeah.
You ready? Okay. Daphne, what you do for a living,
so
love?
Right now I'm changing career. I used to be a correctional officer for like the last 10 years. And now I'm a mortgage broker.
Okay. We have a delay, so we're going to wait just before you answer my question. I'll be ahead to 7 seconds, okay? So, we were doing so good, Daphne. All right, here we go. So, Daphne in Montreal, Canada, 37. She's changing careers. Wait 7 seconds. Tell me what your new career is going to be again. Daphne, you have to wait 7 seconds.
She's giving off a chaotic vibe, right? She doesn't know how to listen to instructions. And she's all over the, messing with her phone or whatever, the camera. But yet, she's the one who requests to go on. Kendra doesn't just pick people. They got requested.
It's after
I'm a mortgage broker now.
A mortgage broker. Okay. All right. Do you have any kids? If so, how many? Wait 7 seconds. Daphne, you have to wait 7 seconds before you answer, okay?
This is the tricky part. I have kids. I have 3. I have twins. And I just got a baby. All
They
3,
are biologically yours.
My twins, I have from a previous relationship, but I'm single mom now. So I raised my boys alone. And age was coming up. And for a few years, I was thinking about having another child. Never met the person I felt like I wanted to have that kid with. So I just took matters into my own hands and I decided to get inseminated. I got a baby. I have a 1-year-old.
Who cares if she's pretty? She's stupid. Right? Who cares? She could be a drop-dead gorgeous 10. She has the brain of a walnut. I mean, literally, come on. Okay, she said she has not, for whatever time period, she couldn't find the right type of man. Okay, fine. So, she couldn't find the right type of man, so she just took matters into her own hand and did whatever to have another child. So, why are you now, that whole time period, right, when you just had twins, you couldn't find a man. So now, you're going to try again with the effort of trying to find a man, but now you're going into this next relationship with another child that you just wanted to have. With no really, God, she's idiotic. I mean, it's like, it's just.
Okay, so are you pregnant or you had the baby?
She's 1 year old now.
She's 1.
She doesn't learn about 7 seconds.
So, and then that one is by a sperm donor. Okay. I think that, listen, there's a lot of women who might have to think about that. There's women that, like you, want children, can't find a partner to procreate with. If you have the means,
Just do it, girl. Don't wait. Just do it. Just do it.
That's stupid. Okay, then stay. No, don't just do it. You'll do it unless you decide you're just gonna be alone. Because now this is the foolishness of women. So, what are you gonna bring? Now you're bringing 3 children. One child that you don't even know the father of, and another one that you couldn't even make that relationship work. You're gonna bring it into another relationship? What good, decent man with, I don't know, she probably will, you look at the title, she's asking for a certain caliber of man, would deal with this crap. Utterly foolish. No wonder why she's still single. Because she's stupid.
Okay, I respect that, Daphne. All right, so
I wouldn't
Daphne,
respect the
what's
shit
your
out of
zodiac sign? Wait 7 seconds.
I'm a Sagittarius.
She doesn't even listen to it.
Fire, baby.
I love your joy for life.
I am. That's me. That's me.
Okay, yeah, I love your joy for life. All right, what kind of man you looking for now, baby? Wait 7 seconds.
Girl, I want me
She
a
can't even
fine
listen.
American. Okay, he has to be an American, please. I would like Florida. My ex-husband was in Florida, and so yeah, this didn't work out. Came back to Canada to have my baby. He wasn't the one. I wasn't feeling it. I didn't want a baby from this guy. Anyway, so I'd like to go back.
So she was married and didn't want a baby from this man. Wanted a baby from a no one, right? Sperm donor. But not the man that she married. Ridiculous. Women are ridiculous.
Okay. Now, so you lived in America before? Okay. All right, so find an American man. What's your deal breakers? Wait 7 seconds.
No more alcoholics, narcissists, mentally unstable. I can't do that. I'm done for the rest of my life. I need somebody that's stable, that's work-oriented, family-oriented, that knows what he wants. I want the perfect balance between family and partying because that's who I am. I'm not just a mom. I'm a woman first and foremost. So I need somebody that's going to bring that, feminine side.
Okay. So bring that feminine side for you. Okay. Could he have kids already?
Oh, okay. I know I have kids, but they're young, so we can't both have young kids. Like somebody's got older kids. Older kids.
So you want him to accept your 3 kids and one is a 1-year-old, but he couldn't have a 1-year-old that you would be willing to accept.
I've dated somebody that we all had kids the same age. It wasn't working out, girl. We can't. It's just chaos. It's crazy. I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, yeah. I want kids, but older kids, please.
Okay, she said her experience is teaching her that this man can.
Her experiences has shown her, right, what results she deserves, what results she will get. So really, this is a woman that, like, no good, decent man should get with this type of woman. She is a walking red flag. Like, it's unbelievable. It's just like, whatever. I mean, like, you have a 1-year-old that you just chose to have freely without no father involvement, right? The irresponsibility of that, all that, just that alone should disqualify her from should disqualify her already from good, decent men. This is woman's, like, see, this is what that Denmark. Yes, she's actually cute, right? Very pretty. But the stupidity and red flag, the irresponsibility, right? The irresponsibleness of her is just nah, unbelievable.
Not have
I'm
a
sorry.
1-year-old like her.
Pass. No.
Does he have to look a certain
I'm
way? You already said that,
American.
American man, right?
Any shades of dark, any shades of black, from light to dark. Just want him to be fine, looking good, hardworking, because I'm a hardworking woman. And I'm not looking for anybody like taking care of me, but I won't say no if you want to, cash app or anything like that. I'm not going to say no.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Wow. Even Canadian women are trash. Unbelievable.
Okay, it's time to be real. Yes, he has. Yes.
What's the minimum? Wait 7 seconds.
Minimum 200? That's okay. 200, that's fine.
I'm laughing because you're saying 200, like, I mean, I guess. So what did your ex-husband do? I'm assuming your ex-husband made a lot of money.
Anyway, my ex was making money, I assume. He was taking good care of me until I moved my ass to the United States for love. And then there was not much money. So he was just basically living on credit, creating fake companies.
So I think her baby daddy, I think that's who she was talking about, was a scammer. You know what? It's the pretty ones. It's really the pretty ones that are the worst. I'm sorry. It is the pretty ones that are the most delusional, have the most red flags, are the most hypocrites. It's why I'm not surprised that I see a lot of pretty women that are the baby mamas, that are the ratchet ghetto girls, right? The city girls. Because pretty privilege has ruined and rotted their brain. Here's a woman that, yeah, she's pretty. She must have gotten so much attention. Men always all over her, always wanted her. So she has this warped sense of reality. Right? Do irresponsible things, get with criminal-like men, and move and have weird, crazy expectations. A man that makes $200K, that is the top, right? Top 1% of men. Because those men are rare. She wants an American, she wants a black man as well. A good-looking black man that makes $200K. Those men are mad rare. And because she's dealt with pretty privilege disease that's rotted her brain, she thinks that she deserves it and will get it. Ridiculous.
Having money during COVID, those relief money, we had a good time with it. But I guess now IRS is running after him, so I had to run back to Canada because
I guess that was not her baby daddy, but the man that she dealt with in the U.S. Whatever.
Sure, it was just fake. Everything was fake. I thought I knew the person. I did know him, and
she only cared about his money.
It was nothing that he was projecting. Wasn't working. None of that.
All right. I gotta jump in, so I'm gonna let you respond to the cousins. A couple things. Do you make 200K yourself?
Okay.
Wait 7 seconds.
Okay, people are like, they can't believe I'm with you, girl. They're no crazy. Hey, okay, my immature people hitting up. Okay, I don't make 2. I make 100. I used to make 100 as a CEO back in Canada. So now that I changed job, it's to level up. You don't change job to do less, right? So I have my goals, and I always achieve my goals.
It's funny that I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying she's lying, but it's funny that you see so many women online. They talk, right? These dating things, these podcasts, these things that all of them make 100K. All of them make more than 100K. When it's such a small population of women that makes that amount of money. So, I don't know. But it is very... It's very sus that so many women that you see online makes more than 100K. I guess.
I'm not trying to brag here, but I'm a hardworking sister. So I used to make 100, working myself towards 2. So I want this person to be, next to me.
How old are
9.
you have a 1-year-old, and how old are your twins? Wait 7
9,
seconds.
yeah.
9, okay. 9. So, you described one of the most popular men on the planet. So you want to be black? Does he have to be a certain height?
I'm a tall girl, so at least 6.
Okay. So at least 6 feet, at least 200K, and very fine black man. Do you want to be in a monogamous relationship?
Girl, hell yes. I ain't sharing. Okay.
Okay. Have you
I'd
ever...
be open to 150
Okay, I have a question.
if he's really fine.
Okay, so let's just say 150. Have you ever dated a man that had all those attributes?
I did. But
What happened?
I was the problem. I wasn't serious back then. I dated
So
international.
you had...
I dated white, black, name it. I'm an open person. But I'm
going to let you respond to this, because this is what's going to be said if I make you a highlight. You're a beautiful girl, but we're going to do the Kendra game in a second. What would you say to the person that says you want a man that makes 200K, 150, tall, 6 feet, and fine, and you have 3 children? What would you say to the person that doesn't think that that's possible?
bring to the table, period.
What do you bring to the table?
I'm a very family-oriented person. I am a queen, and I expect myself to be treated as a queen, but I also know I'm going to treat my man as a king, because that's the way I do it. That's the way I roll with my man. I take good care of him.
Right. But this man, but you take good care of him, but this man also has to be open to taking care of 3 kids that are not his.
I'm open to kids too, but I said older.
Right, but he has to be willing to take care of your 3 young kids. And you. So that's 4 people.
Yeah.
And you don't feel like that's odd to ask a man to do?
No, because if you just want to date, no. But what I'm doing right now, I want something serious. So obviously we have to blend. I have to accept his kids. He has to accept my kids. We're blending. If it's just for dating, just a good time, okay, whatever. No, I don't want that. My kids are not going to see these people. But if it's for serious purpose, yeah, we're blending. I'm taking care of his kids, and he's taking care of mine too.
You're not really taking care of his kids. His kids is older.
Do you want more kids?
I'd like maybe one last one.
One last one. So this man has to be able to afford to take care of you, your 3 children, his kids. Hello? Okay. So he has to be able to afford to take care of you, your 3 children, himself, if he already has kids, and then potentially another child off of 200K.
Yeah.
salary.
Because, yes, Kendra, because it's not all on him. The way we're saying it, it's as if it's all on him. We're a team. So whatever he's bringing, I'm a match it.
But listen, I love this conversation because in the beginning you said that if he had a 1-year-old, you would not accept him. But yet and still, you want him to accept your 1-year-old. It'd actually be a provider in some way. It'd actually be the father to your 1-year-old, because I do respect that you wanted to be a mom and you made it happen.
You were already a mom.
You wouldn't even sign up for what you're asking somebody else to sign up for.
It's ridiculous. She had twins. She already had kids. So what do you mean? I wanted you wanted to be a mom, so you made it happen. You were already a mom, right? So you just continued having kids indiscriminately. Oh God. Oh God. Any man that listen to that, right? Seeing a young woman, a young pretty woman, going to having a sperm donor. One, she cannot deal with men, right? Cannot, what is it? Have a good functional relationship with men, that she just had, a sperm donor. And then two, it's like, it's like, what a waste of, it's just like, because now you are a mother to 3 kids, a single mother to 3 kids. Wouldn't it have made sense that you had found a man, right? Let's say through this, found her magical man, right? 200K, all this crap she wants, she's spouting, and then had 2 kids with him instead, right? Now he's gonna get you 1 kid out of you. I mean, it's like blended family. What would you just said you want him to have older kids. Why would his older kids need you to take care of them when he's been taking care of them, pretty fine for a while now, since they're older? It's ridiculous.
All young kids, I've tried it. I'm open.
No, but listen, and I get that, but can you receive that? You would not even sign up for what you want a man to sign up for.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just the kids.
Would you date a man? Would you date a man with a what? Would you date a man with a 1-year-old child?
It depends. I would have to really. I'm open, but I would really have to check it out, because I don't want no baby mama drama. I don't want that. I don't know. The way I see it, I'm a solo mom. So I don't have no other parent giving me drama around. I'm a solo mom. And the thing is that if the man has a 1-year-old with a baby mom, I just need his stuff to be settled, clear, healthy. I don't want no drama. I can't do that. No.
That's fair, because you're looking at it from your point of view. And so from his point of view, this is the things that men have shared. They have to be able to afford. So yeah, they're not dealing with drama, but they have to be able to provide for kids that they did not create. And you have 3,
100.
and they're beautiful.
100.
Kids are a blessing. Right, but they don't know your kids like you know your kids. And they have to be willing to love your kids, rightfully so, the way you love your kids, and provide for them, provide shelter, spend money. So yeah, they're not dealing with drama, but they have to, what they worked hard to become, spend that money on your kids that they didn't create. And some men,
I get
you don't understand
that, but we're skipping steps. Like, I'm not even there yet. At first, you have to meet the person. You have to see, because that's not the way I see it. I don't expect somebody, when I start dating them, to provide for my kids. That's not how I roll. I just want to get to know the person. I want to get to know their values.
Then why do you care about their money? I mean, it's like, you're jumping the gun as well then. I mean, like, you just literally say, I want this man to make this amount of money. Why are you jumping the gun? You're not using his money, so why do you care? It's ridiculous. Women think that, oh, I gotta get to know him, I gotta do this. Well, then, get to know him. You don't need to know the money. Oh, because what? The future. Yes! Exactly. The future, right? So, Kendra is talking about future questions. About the child. Taking care of kids, that's not his. That's part of the future.
And everything, but obviously, eventually, if we do get serious, you need to participate. I can't just like be like, hey, let's just talk the kids, you know? Like, he has to participate, but whatever I'm gonna ask of him, match it too, and I will match it too. So if he has kids, obviously I'm gonna provide for his kids too. It's the way I see it. We all blend. We all put it
Women
together.
don't provide for
So,
for a man's kids.
the
Men
way
don't
you're
need
bringing
that.
it up, it's like, I expect so much from him, but I'm not willing to give nothing. It's not like that.
It's not that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm talking strictly about money. So in the money dynamic, are you guys going to go 50-50 or do you want him to spend more money on the household?
We could do 50-50. We can all put it in the same pot. We'll figure that out. We could do 50-50 to start.
Let's do. To start, it will change.
When you are blending a family, you're putting yourselves together. No, we have to do one pot.
Okay, let's do the Kendra cam. They
Girl,
want to see how you
I'm
look, girl.
ready. I'm in my pajamas. Okay, so what's the Kendra cam? I have to get up?
You never watched this show?
Hands up and we see your full body. Ooh, can you push back?
Back more
Look
way
like you're in
right
great shape.
here.
Yeah.
You had a
okay.
baby a year ago? You have no stomach. You look good.
Thank you,
Not
thank
bad.
you. Yeah,
Okay.
1 year ago.
So you want to move back to America?
Florida, please.
Okay.
I can do
Florida,
ATL.
All right. What? Or she can do Atlanta. Daphne, when was your last relationship, baby? 2
Girl,
years ago.
This woman's messed up.
Don't ask
You don't have to
me.
answer.
Ask me the question.
No, I just hold on real quick. I was burping. I literally was burping. I was not making a smirk in that moment. I literally was burping, so that was not a Kendra Shady moment. I was burping. You're good. 2 years ago. When was the last time you had sex? You don't have to answer.
Question. I thought you were gonna ask, and you're asking. New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve.
Say again.
And before that, it was.
Okay. What are 3 flaws? I can't hear you,
Before New Year's
baby.
Eve, it was 2021.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
New Year's Eve.
I'm sorry, that was my fault. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
My openness. I need to be more open and less stiff. Definitely. I'm working on that. Not lower, but not be so hard on people, whether it's like family, friends, or stuff like that. I need to be pull off a little bit. And my third flaw would be, Kendra, I don't know, honestly. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but that's a loaded question.
How 3?
It's a woman, right? Has no self-reflection. She has no accountability. Because she doesn't even know what's wrong with her, right? No view on, like, what's her flaws. Shows you that she has no self-reflection. No accountability. Like I said, it's the women that deals with pretty privilege. They think nothing's wrong, right? Nothing really wrong, right? Or nothing that all that big that's wrong. You could tell, like, here's a woman that is irresponsible, delusional, a hypocrite, right? She thinks this is the woman that will put the strain on the man. She thinks she's taking care of what man needs another woman to take care of his kids? They don't, right? They really don't. Especially if he's going into another relationship. Usually he's always gotten that taken care of. Okay? And taking care of he's been doing it already for a while. And men definitely don't expect women to contribute financially to his kids. So, what do he need you for that? She will, and that's why she wants this 200K man. And not saying it's impossible, but I think it's capping that she makes over 100K. But whatever. She does. But I would say here's a woman that's just all over the place. 3 kids on her own. As pretty as she is, she's not been able to hold down a stable relationship. So she had to have a sperm donor. That says a lot. I think her personality is probably hard to deal with. She sounds like a person who's hard to deal with. Right? I do not believe that she holds her man down. I don't think this is the type of woman that will hold a man down. I think this is the type of woman that will leave you when you're down. I mean, she kind of alluded to that with the man that, although he did criminal acts, so I'm not saying I blame her, but that her past doesn't necessarily show that she holds any man down. Okay?
Things you have to work on. That's a hard question. You know what? Shout out to Zach Book. Zach Book said if you can't name 3 flaws,
Okay,
that
so
is
give
a
me
flaw.
that. I can't name 3 flaws. That's my 3rd flaw.
That's the problem I think a lot of my audience has is you can run down 17 flaws your ex had or somebody you dealt with, but when it comes to 3 things in self-reflecting that you may have to work on, people can't do it. And it goes to show how much people are not self-reflecting.
I think I haven't had that conversation in such a long time. I haven't been dating. I haven't been exchanging. But it's true. It's true. On that level, I need to look back and be like, if your question would have been like, where did you mess up in your last relationship? Maybe I would have given you more juice.
Yeah, what did you mess up in your last relationship?
Change him, and I wanted to change him, and I couldn't accept like what you see is what you get, and I didn't take it for what it was. So that was my problem, to thinking I could change or I could, control certain things about the person. That was definitely on me. Also, I was not paying attention to what he was telling me. I was not listening and to what he needed. I wasn't giving him what he needed from me, and I wasn't aware that I was not even capable of giving that to him. I wasn't the right person for him.
I honestly don't think she's the right person for any man. I think she's self-absorbed. She probably has a bit of narcissism in her. I don't think she gives you. That's why she was saying what would she do for? I mean, what for a man that accepts this crazy ass package? She wouldn't hold you down. I don't believe that. She would not take care of you because she just said she didn't really give the man, whatever. So, before the relationship soured, she really didn't do a whole lot for this man, right? In this relationship. So, she's just an example of not a good partner, and her life has shown it.
Really not.
Okay. Fair enough. Now, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I think right now I'm more aware of being a better listener to what that other person would want and need, and just be honest to him and myself, as in whether I'm capable of giving it or not, So I think what I could bring is just be a good listener, a good cheerleader, I think I can bring that, especially for a brother. We don't give our brothers, our brothers enough credit in this society, and that's what I want to do.
Honestly, I don't think no good black man should get with this woman. She will tear you down. She will destroy you. It's not worth it.
Okay. You want to stand by your man.
Girl.
Listen, you're a beautiful girl. I can tell you've been a beautiful girl all your life, and men have hit on you all your life. So that confidence exudes. I think
I
confidence
can't sleep
is really
tonight.
important too.
I need to find my flaws. I keep sleeping. I'm gonna reflect back. I'm gonna get back my journal and reflect.
I think that, okay, I don't know if it's a flaw, but I think that, as I was saying, you're a beautiful girl, and I think that a certain type of guy has always probably tried to reach out to you or hit on you, but now you want something more serious. You want to build a family. So being beautiful just isn't going to be enough when it comes to building a family. And the guy that you described, which is 6 feet, black man, 200K, and you also want to be monogamous, which I understand, but this man is wanted by 1,000 women, right? There's a lot of women that want that man that you described.
Millions of women want that.
That man has to decide if he wants to.
Every woman want a man that makes over 100K. Every woman wants a man that's tall. A black man, okay, I mean, definitely every black woman wants that. So, if every black woman at least, that's millions of women wanting the same type of man. And then a man that's monogamous. Of course, all women want that shit. Or a good deal of women. So, really, you ask for the same type of man that all women ask for. All she brings is prettiness. Along with 3 kids. I think a hard to deal with personality. High expectations. High maintenance. I think a woman that has attitude. I sense it in her. A woman that doesn't really hold you down. She hasn't proven her loyalty really. In no way she's proven her loyalty. Supposedly, if I heard her correctly, that was her husband. So I don't know. I mean, either or. What she still hasn't proven loyalty in any scenario. So, yeah.
To build a life with you or with someone who might be just as beautiful,
so Kendra,
but maybe doesn't.
I'll bring it then. If you are a man that wants to be loved, seen, and heard for who you are, truly, I'm here because I want to connect. I want to hear you. I want to listen to you. I want to cheer you. I want to support you. Because, yeah, you said it's very generic what I'm asking, but let's...
It's what you're giving is very generic.
You're not asking for a generic. You're asking for exceptional. You want an exceptional man. That's not
and you give generic.
Real quick, I want to make sure we get that clear. What you... Hold on. You did not ask for generic. You asked for exceptional. This man that you described is probably black man, maybe 1%.
If that black man wants...
You asked for 1% of men.
I'm the person for that. That's all I'm saying.
You're offering yourself a beautiful girl and also 3 children that he has to pay for.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see, Kendra. I'll definitely keep you posted. We'll see.
Listen, you're beautiful. So let me tell you something. You're beautiful. You are
hyping her up.
The situation I'm in it wasn't my choice because when I got my twins, I was engaged with that person, and we were on our way to get married. Everything was fine. That my parents are still together. That's the background where I come from. So I always wanted to.
And yet she still left the man. So, I mean, the relationship still didn't work. You were engaged, on the way to get married, had 2 kids with them, and yet it failed. It went up to the engagement and children. So that's not necessarily anything that says you know, any merit to you, right? It actually more deters it, right? Because this is a man that was trying to give you commitment, and it didn't work. And then saying your parents are married. Well, them being still together did not help with you getting a sperm donor, right? Not finding a husband instead of just doing it yourself. So really, what's that great for? Didn't help your first, you know, engagement. So really, that does not help. So really, woman's delusional.
Have that person, be married with that person, and I would have still been with that person today. Well, what happened is that one of my twins, he shook one of my kids. So, you know, shaken baby syndrome. So when he almost killed one of the babies, I was like, I'm out. And from that point on, I became a single mom.
So she left him because he was a new father. That made a mistake. Wow. She can't even stick with a man that made a mistake unless he purposely tried to shake the baby to death. I mean, like, people make mistakes. He was a first-time father, it sounded like. You left the man for making a mistake, for being a first-time father. You didn't work it out. It's like more and more, right? This woman more and more comes out that she's just a terrible person. I mean, she's a terrible person to be in a relationship with.
That's not what I wanted, but this was my situation. So I focused on my kids for so many years, not really dating, that when I was ready to date, it's like, it's hard for a woman to date when you're single mom. It's hard.
And yet she had another child from a sperm donor. So she added onto the hardness. It wasn't just 2 children, now it's 3. It's already hard when you have 1 child, right? Dating with just 1 child. Now you have 3. The stupidity in her is remarkable.
Judged, you get mom shamed. Nobody wants a single mom, but look, sometimes circumstances happen that it's not your fault, and you end up being single. It's not because you're a single.
That is your fault.
You ain't good.
You left him.
I don't think
Society
that either. I mean, we're all here because of others.
Shut the fuck up.
Otherwise.
Well, no, I think what happens is this. This is why I was trying to tell you. I was just trying to speak. And these are the things that I've learned and what men have said. And also not even what men have said, men in the world. Like, a lot of men that you guys describe are in my real life. And we have these, and I asked them because I want to give y'all the information, right? Because I'm like, okay, you fit these descriptions. Y'all are wealthy. Y'all, you know, you don't have any kids. What do you desire? And sometimes, and this just happened recently, a guy told me he would not take care of another man's kids. He would not allow another man's kids to live in a castle that he built. And he would not let another man's legacy, he's very wealthy. So I wanted to get the mindset because I want to be able to share with y'all because I'm not even sure if you guys, that's why I ask always women when they describe that man, have you ever dated it? Do you know anybody that fits the description? Because if so, start talking to them. Have real life conversations with them and then ask them.
Did you ask
what do they
that man
and how does
why
it matter?
he wouldn't?
Yeah, because he does not want another man's seed to benefit off of the legacy that he created. He wants his own biological child to.
If I'm a widow, I'm not at age 22. I mean, it's not my fault.
Well, listen, but I mean, but
you're not a widow.
It's not your fault. You're right, and this is not about fault. This is not about blame. But just like how you have your strong feelings about dating a person with a 1-year-old, he has his strong feelings, and you guys are both right to have your strong feelings. And if he did create a millionaire empire, he does have the right to decide who's going to
100.
benefit
It's
from it.
just that the fact that we are stigmatized. I mean, my daughter, I decided to have her years after. I mean, my twins are 9, she's 1. I finally took the leap of faith. I did, you know, because of my situation. But the thing is that we're stigmatized. It's, you know,
Let me ask you a question. Pause. I don't think it's stigmatized. Would you date a man that made $50,000?
1,000. It depends where I am in my life. Today, no, but younger, yes. It depends.
Okay, so that is your preference. So one would say you are stigmatizing a 50K man because he's not good enough for you to date. And that's and you would say, don't be offended by that. That's just not what I want to date. So you can't get offended if a guy says, I don't want to date that. Just like you have the right to look at a group that doesn't match you, he also has that same right to say this is not what I desire. So it's not. So I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to say you're being stigmatized. You're just,
you know, as much as the 50K man, I just want men or society to at least have the openness before they shut down. Because sometimes it's like, oh, she's a single mom.
She's not open to dating a 50K man.
They're shutting down right away. It's like me. I mean, I said 200, but I'd be open to a 150. I can't
150
shut it down right away. I have to take.
I mean, come on.
That's all I'm saying. Single mom.
Would she be open to 50?
Down so quickly that you can bypass a wonderful jam. That's all I'm saying.
okay, but you also okay. But listen, I'm not gonna cry tears for you because you'll shut down a 50K man so quickly. So you're shutting down 50K men. You're shutting down men who don't make your salary requirement. So no, I'm not gonna shed tears for you because you shut down people too.
We have standards, but I'm still gonna remain open.
Okay, so why can't he get? So why can't a man?
Sis, the hypocrisy. Like, I love Kendra is the bee's knees. Pointing out the hypocrisy in this woman is. This is what I'm saying, right? The hypocrisy. Literally saying the things that she is exactly the person she's talking about. Exactly the person she's talking about.
Standards. So you can have standards and shut down a group of people because they don't make your salary requirement, but he can't have a standard to say, I don't want to raise another man's kid. You're not gonna get tears from me on this one.
Okay.
The problem is, this is the flaw. This is the flaw. You're only looking at it from your point of view, and the things that you want to get sympathy for, you do the same, just to a different group. Like you would shut down men who don't make your salary requirement. So why is that man not good enough? Why? Because he doesn't make 100K, he can't get a second look from you.
No,
should he get sympathy?
He's not good enough. He just doesn't fit what I want. But I'm never gonna talk down about the guy that makes 50K because next year maybe he'll make 100.
But listen, I don't think that when I was sharing you the story of what the guy said, he was talking down on a single mom. He was just explaining. You know what I'm saying? You got to think. First of all, let's just talk. To become a millionaire is not easy, right? It's not an easy thing. So
becoming a single mom is mad easy. She just literally she just got a sperm donor. That was probably even easier. Well, probably actually having a man probably be even easier. But being a single mom, becoming a single mom is easy. So really, becoming even let's take out becoming a millionaire, like Kendra's probably saying. Even becoming a 200K man is not that easy. The majority of men make around 50K. So most men make around 50K. Okay? Most men want to make 200K. They would love to make 200K. But they don't. Because it's not easy.
Went through a lot to become this very successful person. You might have had nights where you'd had nothing to eat. You might have had a struggle. Who knows what you did, but you made it, right? So, yes, you can decide who benefits from that. And if you want to decide, I only want my seed and my legacy to benefit from all this hard work, that is not stigmatizing single moms.
Yeah.
And again, I'm going to say this too. I'm not, and I do want to end with this. I'm not saying you're not going to get what you desire. I mean, it's going to be difficult. There's not a lot of men. You very well may manifest the guy that you described. So it's not that it's
Definitely.
challenging.
I say this, right? I definitely see the man that she described would hit it. She's pretty. They would definitely hit it. Will they marry it? I doubt it. I hope not, because then you're simping. Because why I'm saying simping is that here's a woman that is one of, I mean, she's not the worst, but she is definitely an example of a terrible partner. And she's an example of irresponsibility. Right? Choosing to add on to her single motherhood. That's not really an example of great intelligence. Right? A great level of responsibility and wisdom. Not really. So she's just an example of just a whole lot of red flags. She doesn't seem like she seems like all she has is her beauty. That's it. So really, it's like, okay, that's great. Beautiful women are like dime a dozen. You know, so you be giving more than what you're receiving. And when you're doing that as a man or anyone, right? As anyone, you give more to someone else than you're receiving, you're simping on that person.
Definitely.
Did someone say it's impossible?
Very challenging.
But listen, I love you, and I do love single. And I.
This is about to be over, so it's enough. This woman is just the epitome of what I hope men will see, right? They'll see what's on the market, see the red flags that this woman represents, right? See the red flags that this woman has, and say, yes, I get it. You know, she's pretty. Men would love to tap on pretty. You know, men would love to hit on pretty girls, but it's not worth your time. It's a headache, and you're just feeding into their egos. I get it, right? If you have sex with them and leave them, it's whatever. But I don't even think you should do that. But I mean, I just see the whole lot of red flags in this woman. Anyway, what do you guys think? This craziness. Anyway, later guys.